Hey, this is Nat, and we're off our couch in Ormond-By-The-Sea, Florida, a barrier island bordered by the Atlantic Ocean and the Halifax River, which sits between Daytona Beach and Flagler Beach. And in this video, we're visiting North Peninsula State Park, a Florida state park that has two sides to it. There is Smith Creek Landing and the 2-mile Coastal Strand Trail, and then there's the beach, or what I refer to as the cool side. Cool as in temperature, because it is August and it's blazing hot out here. So we'll start on the trail and then cool off at the beach. And if you subscribe to our newsletter already, thank you. And you may already know, in between our longer, bigger trips, we are on a quest to visit at least 100 Florida state parks. We discussed that in our monthly newsletter. If you haven't signed up for our newsletter just yet, the sign up link is in the description box and on our website at offourcouch.com. We deliver travel inspiration and travel tips to your inbox monthly. And we've been getting off the couch to visit the state parks and inviting you all to come along with us because it is an affordable excursion. In fact, this state park has no interest fees, and they are all so unique and offer so much in regards to beauty and nature. Plus, they're all over the state, so it's a great opportunity for day trips and smaller excursions. Let's go ahead and start this smaller excursion at this Florida state park. We're going to go ahead and make our way onto the Coastal Strand Trail. Important side note, this is the side of the park that does have restrooms. Okay, so heading to the trail, this is a 2¼ mile trail, and as hikers, here are our guidelines, and it does say blood repellent may be necessary. It is necessary. I want to make sure that's clear. And we're passing the Intercoastal Waterway. Smith Creek Landing allows access to fish and crab here. And here is some information about the wading birds that we may possibly see here. This is a part of the Great Florida Birding Trail, a network of more than 500 wildlife viewing sites across the state. Other wildlife to keep an eye out for while walking this trail are eastern diamondback rattlesnakes, spotted skunks, and gopher tortoises. And this isn't on the website or the park brochure, but these are some of the largest orb weaver spiders ever. So something else you may see while on this trail. The first part of this trail winds through a shady maritime hammock, and it does feel shady on our walk since we're surrounded above and on the sides by all the trees and plants. There are signs, markers along the way to help us identify what we are seeing. The next part of the trail is out of the maritime hammock and out in the sun, and this is where we see one of the residents of this habitat, the gopher tortoise. Species that are so vital to the areas where they live, since more than 350 other species share their burrows. Okay, so we have experienced one side of the state park. Let's move over to the beach. Parking is limited at the beach. It's like side of the road dirt parking. You can walk from Smith Creek Landing, where we're leaving right now, where there are a lot more parking spaces, and you can walk from here to the beach. We are on the Ormond Scenic Loop and Trail, by the way, a 30-mile scenic highway that travels through beautiful natural scenery throughout Northeast Florida. What a scenic view we have right now, right here from across the street, walking up to the beach. Now let's check out this view from up close. Love this beach. This is our third time, I believe, visiting this beach, and our first time actually filming this state park. So our first time visiting with all of you, and I just love it. I love it more each time I see it. London is pointing out that this beach has very little parking, no restrooms. Remember, the restrooms are on the other side of the park at Smith Creek Landing. So this beach has very, very few amenities. I can't argue with that. But this sand, this Coquina sand that stretches almost 3 miles, oh, is it beautiful. And if you're not familiar with Coquina, Coquina is a sedimentary rock made of shell fragments of ancient mollusks. It's abundant in many of the historic buildings in St. Augustine, Florida, which isn't too far from here, about 40 miles away, and at Washington Oaks Garden State Park in Palm Coast, again, not far from here, about 18 miles away. That beach is covered with large Coquina formations. Highly recommended. It is gorgeous. I'll include video links in the description box if you'd like to check out St. Augustine and Washington Oaks Garden State Park. Today, on this beautiful beach, towards the back of the beach, there are some sea turtle nests that are protected. It is sea turtle nesting season from May to September. But I'm going to go ahead and head back to the shore. This Coquina sand is stunning, but oh, it is hot too. I am rushing to get into the water to cool off, but there is a huge drop off on this beach. So I don't want to rush too much and come off the drop off and then run into these waves, which are huge as well. Isn't this water beautiful though? Just the whole scenery, the gorgeous orange Coquina sand against this emerald green blue water. It just commands your full attention. Wouldn't you agree? Thank you so much for joining us for our exploration of another beautiful state park here in Florida. If you enjoyed the state park, please hit the like button. Let us know. Please share your suggestions. Let us know what Florida state parks that you recommend that we visit. I believe we're at number 23 now. This is our 23rd. So please share your suggestions. Share your must-see Florida state parks. Once we get to that number 100, we actually want to talk about our favorites in a video. So definitely share with us. We would love to hear your recommendations and share any recommendations or suggestions concerning any other place. Doesn't have to be a state park. Any other place that you recommend that we get off our couch and visit. We do invite you to join us too for our next adventure. Each and every Saturday we are off our couch for another adventure, and next Saturday we're heading north back to St. Simon's Island, Georgia. If you joined us off the couch before in St. Simon's Island, Georgia, you may recall that we visited the lighthouse together. We've hunted for tree spirits, and now we're going to be checking out East Beach, the beach of St. Simon's Island. We'll look at some of the different access points of this beach and then decide which one suits you best for your sunny beach day. Subscribe if you yet to do so. Join us off the couch, please, for another adventure. Thank you so much for joining us here in Ormond-By-The-Sea, Florida at North Peninsula State Park for this adventure. Thank you for all of the likes, the comments, the shares, the suggestions. All of you join us off the couch makes these weekly adventures possible. Until next week, click on the video to see another one of our experiences. Thanks for watching.